Hello everyone and welcome to my 12-inch singles. I am going to concentrate only on my metal 12 inches, which makes up the vast majority of my 12-inch singles. I don't have a lot of other 12-inch singles. I have already made dedicated singles videos from my collection for at least Whitesnake, Rainbow, Kiss, Iron Maiden, Van Halen, Thin Lizzy and Dio, and those make up vast majority of my 12 inches. So if I would have left those off, this would have been quite a short video, but I decided to include all of those with the exception of Kiss singles, which I have kept separate. I have all of these singles in the order in which I bought them during the 80s. Although the first 5 that I'm going to show may be actually in the opposite order. They may be that the number 1 that I show may be number 5 and number 5 may be number 1. Because I have this vague memory that they should have been the other way around, and maybe I have simply turned the package around within my collection, because I have kept them in the packages of 5 singles. But yeah, I bought my first 12-inch in '85, and I bought them up until '89. And after that, there was a long break before I started buying again. I have bought a few during the last few years, not that many, but a few. So by now, I'm guessing that I have about 3 dozen 12 inches. So let's start with the first one. First one is Dio Live 3-track 12-inch. Includes Like the Beat of a Heart, We Rock and Holy Diver. Like the Beat of a Heart and We Rock are both recorded at Philadelphia Spectrum. Like the Beat of a Heart is from '85 and We Rock from '84, and Holy Diver is from Castle Donington '83. This one I remember playing a lot back in the day. Great 12-inch single. Okay, second is Stars Hearing Aid. Includes the full-length version, the short version and 4.5-minute news. Yeah, I remember playing that long version also a lot back in the day. And then it's Dio, We Rock, Holy Diver Live and Rainbow in the Dark Live, both live at Castle Donington '83. Yeah, back in these days, Dio was my third favorite metal band. And fourth one is a true classic, Wasp Animal, back with Show No Mercy. And this one I have changed at some point, because this is black vinyl, and I remember that I used to have this one on red vinyl, but when and why I have changed it to black vinyl, I have absolutely no idea. And fifth one is Mötley Crüe, Helter Skelter. I remember back then I was wondering that should I buy this, because I don't remember what this cost back then, but I just remember thinking that was really expensive back then. Yeah, includes Helter Skelter, Red Hot and original Leather Records mixes of Livewire and Piece of Your Action. And back then I had no idea what this leather mixes meant. It took me probably about 20 years before I finally heard what that was. Includes the massive poster, which I'm not going to pull out. I guess I should also mention that I have all of these 12 inches that I bought back in the 80s, with the exception of 3. I don't have 2 AC/DC 12 inches and also one Mötley Crüe, which was it was a promo single for Keep Your Eye on the Money, which to my knowledge was not released as a single at all. It was only that promo single, but those are the only ones that I don't have. Okay, next is Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name, including Let It Rock and a non-album track, Borderline. This one I remember, I was very glad back then when I found this one. This is Rainbow, Can't Let You Go, including live versions of All Night Long and Stranded. Although I remember wondering that are these really live versions, because there is no absolutely no audience noises before or after these songs. But yeah, I do know that now that these are really recorded live. Recorded at St. David's Hall, Cardiff, September 83. Another Bon Jovi 12-inch. This is Living on a Prayer, back with Wild in the Streets and non-album track Edge of a Broken Heart. And this one includes European tour, and it mentions here Helsinki. I was at that concert. And Wasp, Wild Child, the Wild remix, including non-album track Mississippi Queen, which was obviously the Mountain cover, and also live version of Love Machine, recorded at the Lyceum 84. And the next one, I think, is the only Finnish 12-inch that I have in my collection. I do have 2 other 12-inch EPs from the same band, but I think this is the only 12-inch single that I have from Finnish bands. This is Per Gynt, Bad Boys Are Here, back with Down by the Shadow and Little Squeezer, which, if I remember correctly, was a B-side that was already used on a previous single as a B-side. And number 11, Iron Maiden, Wasted Years, back with non-album tracks Reach Out and Sheriff of Huddersfield. Really like this Sheriff of Huddersfield, really funny track. And that was actually played last year on the radio when it was their manager Rod Smallwood's birthday. Yeah, great funny track. And 12th, Iron Maiden, Women in Uniform, back with Drifter live and Phantom of the Opera live. Okay, that's it for this time. Hope you like this. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Bye.